Imagine this, you're talking to a woman, she laughs at your jokes, even the badones. But does that mean she likes you, or is she just being polite? Most men completely miss the subtle signs women give when they're interested, and let's be honest, she's never going to walk up and say, "Hey, I secretly like you." Instead, she'll drop signals. Tiny gestures that reveal everything. Miss them, and you might lose your chance forever, but catch them, you'll see. A TT traction where you never expected it. Stay with me till thained, because sin #1 is something Evench doesn't realize she's doing. Please like video and subscribe my channel. Let's get into it. 1. She holds eye contact longer than normal. They say thighs are the windows to the soul, and when a woman holds eye contact with you just a second too long, it's no expertencies. Testing the waters, seeing if you notice her noticing you. But here's the trick: if she holds it, then looks away and smiles, game on. That subtle glance away is her way of saying, "I see you." Andy, like what I see now, don't get coquille. Yet some women are naturally friendly, but if she keeps locking eyes with you across the room over and over again, that's no coincidence, that's curiosity and attraction. Ever caught a woman staring and thought, "Wait, is there something on my face?" Yeah, sometime mess there is. Check your teeth first. Think insider attraction, here's where it gets even more interesting. Eye contact is just the first layer. If she's truly into you, she won't stop there, she'll physically reveal her interest in ways she doesn't even realize. Stay with meth. Next sign is even harder to ignore. She plays with her hair around you, hairs, a classic move that goes way back. Touches her hair while talking, toyo. But why psychologists say it's an unconscious way of preening, making herself look more attractive. It also signals nervous excitement. Especially she's interested, but doesn't want to make it too obvious now. Before you start thinking, every woman twirling her hair is secretly in love with you. Slow down, context matters. If she's absent-mindedly playing with her hair while scrolling through her phone, it's just a habit. But if she does it only when talking to you, especially if she's twirling, flipping, or smoothing it down, not random, that's a clue. Ever seen a woman go full-on shampoo commercial mode mid conversation? Yashes not doing that for no reason. And speaking of nervous excitement, there's Sanathor sin that's even more revealing that even the most stoic philosophers would raise an eyebrow at. Let's talk about what happens when she starts laughing at things that aren't heaven. Funny. 3. She laughs at your jokes, even the bad ones. We all know that guy who thinks he's hilarious but reality isn't, yet somehow she's dying. A flauter at his jokes, even the ones that barely qualify as jokes. Spoiler alert, it's not about the joke, it's about how women instinctively use laughter as a social bonding tool. If she's giggling at things that aren't that funny, it's not just politeness, it's attraction. She's showing that she enjoys your presence and wants to keep the interaction light and positive. Now, don't get ahead of yourself. If she laughs at every dunce jokes like that, she's probably just friendly. But if she singles you out leaning in making eye contact, playful-laticing, it's a signal. If you drop thick classic "Why did the chicken cross therodond?" she reacts like it's the funniest thing she's ever heard. She's into you, or she deserves an Oscar. And speaking of physical cues, the next sin is something most men completely overlook, but on Sayo see it, you can't unsee it. Let's talk about subtle, strategic touches. For she finds reasons to touch you. Here's something subtle but powerful. When a woman likes you, she'll find tiny excuses. Touch you, a light tap on the arm when you make a joke, a playful shove when she teases you, a gentle brush against your shoulder as she walks by. Why? Because attack builds connection. It's a subconscious way of saying, "I feel comfortable around you." But here's Decky, Don't overanalyze a single touch on the accidental bump. No big deal, but if she repeatedly finds ways to initiate your physical contact, that's a solid sign of attraction. Now don't be that guy who suddenly thinks she touched my sleeve for half a second. She must love Mecontext matters if she's too Gavorian, like that she's just friendly, but if it's just you, pay attention now, don't get it twisted. Touch isn't the only way she signals interest. There's another, even more subconscious sign that most men completely overlook, and on SEO spot it, you'll never unsee it. Let's talk about mirroring 5. She mirrors your movements. Ever notice some you're copying your posture without realizing that's mirroring, and it's one of the most powerful subconscious signs of attraction. Why? Because when we like someone, our brains tell us to syn up with them. It's an ancient psychological one that even professional allegoats use to build trust. So if you lean in and she leans in, if you take a sip of your drink and she does the same, if you sit back and suddenly she adjusts her posture to match yours, that's not random. Her subconscious eyes aligning with yours. Now, don't go testing this by doing jumping jacks mid-conversation if she follows that she's really into you, or just try and get some cardio in. But in normal interactions, subtle mirroring is a clear sign of connection. She's engaged, present, whether she realizes it or not, invested in the moment. Now, if you think these signs are subtle, wait until you woo her. What happens when she starts treating you differently than other men? 6. She prioritizes your time over others. If she likes you, she'll make time for you, not find time, not fit you in make time. Here's the reality. Purely prioritize what matters to them. If she's always too busy, takes forever to respond, or constantly keeps you waiting, she's not that into you. But if she adjusts her schedule, stays longer than planned, Van cancels other plans just to spend more time with you, that's a strong indicator she's not just interested, she's invested. Now, don't go testing this bee, asking her to skip her best friend's wedding just to grab coffee. Let's keep it reasonable. But if she's consistently ocean to be around you, even when other options, that's a sign you're an it. Just any guy, you're the guy. And speaking of effort, what if she starts acting jealous without even realizing it's when things get real interesting? 7. She gets slightly jealous of other women around you. A woman who secretly likes you won't always say it, but her reactions will show it. Pay close attention when another woman enters the conversation. Does she suddenly get quieter? Does she change these object? Or maybe she playfully teases you about the other woman. That's jealousy, and jealousy is rooted in interest. Now, she won't always be obvious about it. Sometimes it's as subtle as a slight shift in her tone or body language. But if she starts asking, "Oh, ish, your type," or "You two seem close-ishers," not just making conversation, she's testing the waters. Now, don't mistake mild jealousy for toxic possessiveness. She's throwing side-eye at every woman who walks by. That's a different conversion. But a little competitive energy, that's a strong clue that chassis you as someone worth having. And if you really want to know if she likes you, watch how she texts you when you're not around. 8. She texts you first, even for small things. Women don't just text for no reason. If she's reaching out, whether it's sending memes, random thoughts, or asking questions, she could easily Google. That's her way of keeping you in her world. It's not about the actual content of the message, it's a booth effort. She's thinking of you. In auto, initiate contact. And let's be real, many times do we text people we're genuinely interested in, even for the smallest, most casual things. If she's starting conversations just to share a random thought or get your opinion on something trivial, she's making Sheree a part of her daily life. And if she's texting you at random hours, even late at night, or when you wouldn't expect it, that's not a coincidence. She's thinking about you when she doesn't. Her veto, and now the moment you've been waiting for, the final sign, the one shadow scent. Even realize she's doing. Keep watching, because you won't want to miss set 9. She asks personal questions about you. When a woman likes you, she wants to know everything about you. It's not just small talk. She's digging deeper. Does she ask personal questions? Like, what's your biggest dream, or what's the best memory from your childhood? Those serent questions she's asking out awful lightness. They're sign she's genuinely interested in you, not just as a friend, but as something more. If she's making a point to know your likes, dislikes, and even your values, it's a sign she's trying to understand who you were at a deeper level now. If she starts asking for your opinion on what's better, pizza or burgers, well, that's just her way of getting the conversation flowing. But when it's personal, that's a wholly other level of interest. And speaking of deeper connections, wait until you see how she responds when you get a little closer. Physically. 10. She finds excuses to spend time alone with you. A woman who likes you will find ways to spend time with you without the distractions of a group. If she invites you for a unknown one activity, like grabbing coffee, suggests an outing that's just that of you, it's a clear sign she's interested. It's not about the act, it's about being alone with Yahweh from other people. She wants to see how you interact when there's no one kneels around to influence the conversation. Now, if she's suggests spending time alone only when her friends aren't looking, maybe she's just avoiding an awkward group situation. Beautif, she consistently seeks alone time with you, that's a green light. And if you're still wondering about her true feelings, let's talk about the ultimatism that can't be ignored. 11. Her feet point toward you. This is one of the most obnoxious signs of attraction. Even when she's not thinking about it, her body instinctively aligns with what she wants. Pay attention next time you're talking. If her feet are pointed